Hello, everybody. This is Glenda and Booster with AKA GK Fralin of Friendly Community. And our friendly community welcomes you. You always have to have something, don't you? Ultra. Never know what to do with him. Can't take him anywhere. I got a little bit of a craft thing to do tonight. I'm not going to pretend that everything's clean around here on my work table, because it's not. And you know, I put things away, but then I drag a ton out. Remember these? I decided I wanted more. I've got one more made, and then I made these little curly-Q green things back here. Pull them up a little more. Give it a little extra interest. When you can't have real flowers, what do you do? You make some. Now, I've done okay with carnations, but how many times can a person afford to go to the florist and pick up a bouquet of carnations? It would be breaking us very quickly. And I don't know if carnations will grow here. I don't know. But even if they did, I want something that is going to take a lot of work. This is kind of, I think, how I did it, but it's a little bit off. I'm going to say that's okay. Because it'll all be pretty in the end. It's fighting me. There. Okay. So, I don't know if it'll hold those shapes or not. But now that really don't look right. I get it. Use your noggin. Yeah. You don't have to tell me. Where's the halfway point? There it is. So we'll go this far. It just like I had it look big enough to me before. Okay. Yikes. Those can be a little sharp. You gotta watch out a little. Oops. And sometimes they just don't do what you want at all. Okay. Okay, then a four-leaf clover effect, except it's white. It's a flower. And any of your kids ever pronounce flower that way? Flyer? Yeah, it's funny that, it's all in fun. But you know, in the movie, Helen Keller, and probably, I mean, it was probably very true, but her first sound was wah wah, or that was the first sound she remembered. I forgot she had been a hearing child until she'd had that fever. But anyway, my kids said yeah before they said whoa. Because they said flyer, or at least one of them did. And I can't remember which. So it must have been all of them. I mean, you know, if you can't figure out which kid did it, you just blame them all. Ha-ha! There we go. Now, I think one more will do because I've got all this other going on. And I'm afraid if I put too much in there, they'll start bumping into each other the way I bump into them. And things will start really falling apart. Like that one. Ooh, we'll have one that's different. We'll have one with a pink center. Yeah, I know I'm doing goofy stuff, but I like to do goofy stuff with my mouth and my brain and my little ornamental things. I just, whatever comes. Oh, I think it's pretty. That's pretty. Little too much glue, but it's pretty. You see, there's a reason to have all this mess on here. Usually somewhere or another I can reach to something I need. Oh. This is one of those wet wipes. I'm almost dry, but not quite. Okay. So I'll put that one between the ones with the yellows. So far, so good. Let's get this big old thingy up here. We're getting a bouquet. All right. This one, I'm just wrapping it around my finger like this and then pulling it out into a spiral like that. Well, you know what? It don't look real, but it don't look bad. For someone who can't handle the pollens, I think I did pretty good. I can turn it that way and that way. And I'll still have my big old carnation up here. And if you look real hard, you'll find these greenies. Actually, they show up better than when I'm looking this way. I mean, I see them back here, but I don't see the other flowers. So, we always have to have this part facing the audience. Or that. I don't know. Maybe I'll add something else to it sometime. Right now, I think that's good. Don't you? For my table. Except I won't be able to keep it in front of my face the whole time. It'll have to be offset to the side. But, done with the pipey cleaners. And I will put them back, but right now, oh, I've got an extra one here. I'll do one more. Just wrap it around, pull it out into a spiral. I'd make another one of these, but they're awfully big. I think that's good. As long as they're holding up in there good, then I'm not going to mess with them. Otherwise, I might pull them out and wrap one around all the bottom of them so they stay in place. But sometimes over messing causes more problems. If I've ever learned anything, it's that. Oh, you want to see what I did? Sure. Oh, you made more flowers. What are those things? They're kind of like little green spinners. I just put them in there for decoration. Well, it looks pretty good to me. You need to put some perfume on them. Well, you see, I don't really do good with a lot of heavy scents. And I don't really do good with... You know what I could put on them? As if it would stay good. I don't know. Would a little vanilla be all right? Maybe some, I don't know if that stuff will go bad or not. I doubt it. But I don't know, I think probably what I have is imitation, not the real vanilla extract. But I do have real lemon juice. Why not just spray them with a very light perfume? Like you do use air freshener. Well, yeah, I do use air freshener. That is a good idea, Buster. Buster just had a very good idea. I could spray these with some air freshener very lightly, so I wouldn't weigh them down and make them look funny or discolored. And that'd give them a little bit of a scent. You got a good idea. See, I got a brain in this here bean. Buster, it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, it is. But you know what we say.
What?
Be kind to one another. Love each other. Let someone know that you acknowledge them.
Very true. That is what we like to say. We added something last night.
A verse.
Shall we add one again tonight?
I like that idea.
Okay, let's go with this one.
Do not fear, for I am with you.
Do not anxiously look about you, for I am your God.
I will strengthen you. Surely I will help you.
Surely I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. And that is Isaiah 41:10 in the New American Standard Version.
That's beautiful.
I know. I think it's a very beautiful verse and soothing.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. And we love you.